Well guys, Chef Beardsley, this video, no run video this week because it's just been downpouring randomly all weekend, so it's really screwing up my video plans. Sorry if you hear in the background, it's my fan. But what I am going to do, this is my original Outcast 8S. I got it when it first came out. It was the RTR version. It is decked out by M2C goodies and stuff. It was retired. It used to hang up above that door, but M2C has these now for the rear, which I'll show you. But I was like, you know, this is the perfect time to get this bad boy out and rebuild it. This thing, my opening is this flying over Addicted to RC's head. This thing has been used, abused, and not taken care of very well. So I'm gonna honestly take off the rear, take off the front, clean the chassis real good for one. This is an M2C chassis. I ordered it as soon as they were available when this first came out. This rear pin retainer back here is not held on very good because that's all stripped out. And again, this is just years of abuse. It's not nothing to the truck. If you guys go back to some of my old videos, the things I did to this truck, you're like, that's it? I've only ever blown up one diff in this thing. I used to run 800 kV max 5 combo with 36-39 gearing. And yeah, it's just, honestly, I love this platform. I love that 8S Outcast, or Outcast in general. I like the short wheelbase. Don't get me wrong, I love the Creightons and my Mega Creighton, of course. But, so, excuse me. What we're gonna do is obviously rip this apart, clean it, and then mount this new M2C plate on here, back here, because his idea was, if you guys notice in my videos about like the new 6S rigs, how they have those metal plates in the rear, that's for an 8S. So it's kind of going to be like this metal plate on, oh, don't drop a Mega Creighton on my foot. So it's basically this plate that you put on the 6S rigs, the new ones, because I'm a big fan of that, because I've ripped off those aluminum skids. I mean, not aluminum, those plastic skids with that little bump up multiple times on the 8S rigs and the 6S rigs. With this, even on my Mega Creighton over here. So this has been really good on the stock setups on the 6S, the new 6S. So M2C's thing was, let's make an M2C version for the big boys, and dude, it's beastly. That's gonna be insane. So I'm gonna set you guys up in a time lapse for a little bit, get to wrenching, rip off the front and rear, clean it, and then I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. I had to replace a rear bulkhead, some other things, probably some bearings. It's like I said, it's been beat on since day one. So yeah, let's do it. All right, so first thing we're going to address is this rear bulkhead. It needs to be done because you see how loose this is. These don't get tight anymore. What's it called? And this is bent. I don't know if it picks up on camera. So I actually have a new one here that will replace that with. But I also have, I've had this truck forever, so I have spare bulkheads. I've snapped bulkheads before, but again, this is my second rear diff. I've beat the snot out of this truck, so one after all those years, I really can't complain. I also have a bin of parts there for it, and then I also had someone give me a slider at Outcast 8S that had no electronics in it, so that's where that rear end is from. So I'm gonna take that bulkhead, and maybe, I need to take a pin from there because there's a pin missing in the front here for my tire. Yeah, we're getting there. And this marine grease I use has been fantastic. I use it on all my rigs. Hell yeah. Man, I'm actually pumped to rebuild this thing. Again, go check out some older videos of this truck. it was absolutely just beat on all the time, and very like just beast mode. And this RPM arm right here, that's snapped clean right here, right there, has been like that for probably 3 years, and I kept running it like that, never finished breaking. So I'm gonna keep running it until it breaks with that arm. Yeah. Oh, I did limit the rear shocks on this. I took the shocks apart, and underneath the piston I put a little piece of rubber underneath the piston so it didn't overextend. I am running the EXB shocks. When the EXB version came out, I ended up buying the shocks. I put it on the RTR. These are the original shafts from M2C when these first came out, because I kept bending stock ones, and these are the first iteration of the M2C ones. I've never broken a pin, I've never bent one, and again, all I did was limit these shocks, and they never had an issue with these originals. They're like day one when they posted like, hey, they're available, I ordered them immediately. So again, this, man, I'm actually super excited to get this thing out and running again with some new M2C goodies on it. All right, so update, I didn't start breaking it down, I've just been looking it over. This shock tower right here, it's the first one I ever messed up. Who knows how long is that's been like that. The other side's not. So since I need the shock tower too, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna swap the arms, the shafts, the diff, I think I said shocks already, and these rods to this rear end, because those are the stock RTR shocks from back in the day. So those are going to come off the arms, the shafts, and then I'll just swap these shafts. The carriers I'll keep on that one. That way, because too much needs to be replaced on here to take off of this one. So I'll just pull that diff out, put this diff in there, and these shafts. And because my, what's it called? Wing mount, there's a screw snapped in there too. Again, it was used and abused for years. All right, boom, the donor rear end is all gutted. I just need to take my old rear, put the shafts in, put the diff in, well, put the diff in, put the shafts in, and we're cooking. This one bearing wasn't good, so I'll replace that bearing. This one's good, the other ones are good. Hell yeah. And again, my old rear, I'd have to replace the bulkhead, this, the shock tower, so it just made sense just to use this one. So yeah, it's actually honestly pretty easy. Boom, rear end is together. I got the shocks from my old setup. As soon as I disconnected the shocks, the whole back end of this bulkhead just came off. It's so stripped out. Again, I can't complain, like the things this truck's been through. But now she's got newer, not broken stuff on it. I got the new M2C block back here for that new skid that's going to go on the bottom. I'll show you guys when we get to it. Got the EXB shocks on here, and my linkages here. Hell yeah. I want to swap the arms over, but I might do that later. I just kind of want to clean. I'm going to pull the front end off and the servo and receiver box setup on the chassis, and clean the chassis real good, and just keep going from there, man. Hell yeah. All right, so I got the front off here. She's pretty dirty. I'm going to look at all that dirt in there. I'm going to honestly just hose it all off. Hit it with a bunch of spray nine, clean it all. Yeah, it's just a mess. And then obviously the chassis, like I said, years of just abuse. I really can't complain, and honestly I love this truck. So yeah, I'm gonna hit it with a bunch of spray nine. If you guys don't know what spray nine is, you can buy it like pretty much anywhere. It's called spray nine, and it works on grease. You can clean your kitchens with it. Like, it shit's badass. So I'm gonna hit it with a bunch of spray 9 and bring my little toothbrush out there and give it a good scrub down. We're gonna have to pull the diff out and put more juice in there. Just hanging up in the shop like that, it slowly leaked out. But I have diff juice, we'll put that in there. And yeah, she's coming along. She's coming along. Boom, front end done. Cleaned the best I could. All that gunk in the front is out. Put new diff juice in the front. I did 1 million because the way I run this truck, it's 1 million in the front, 500K in the rear. Yeah, 1 million in the front, 500 in the rear, and then earplug center. But hell yeah, time to put the front and rear on. I think I had the transmission over here. Boom, transmission. So, and it should still be good because not too long ago I did put new earplugs in this. Hell yeah. Let's keep it going, man. And we're almost to the M2C stuff. Sorry, it's been a minute, but I had to really go over this truck. She was so beat up. Boom, front is on. So we got the M2C steering rack in here, all nice lubed up and cleaned up. We got the RC Guy Garage 3D printed mount up here. It's been holding up great. That thing's freaking sweet. Yeah, I got the M2C motor mount. I found it. I had obviously when I hung it up on the wall, I took it off, but I found it, put it back on. We're gonna mount the transmission in here, and then we'll put the rear on, and then we'll install that M2C hotness for the rear. Man, they make some cool stuff, man. Boom, M2C plate is on, and now I won't keep ripping off the rear end. Should be good. We're almost, sorry guys, we're almost to the point where I can pull off the side skirt and mount the power plant in there. I'm gonna put what I had in there before because, like I said, this is one of my favorite rigs I used to run all the time. It's gonna be 800 kV. I know people are like, oh, surprise, surprise, but it works for me, man. I love that setup, especially in these short wheelbase trucks. But hell yeah, looking good, looking real good. All right, so we got the ESC mounted on the M2C ESC plate. This is the receiver box from the Outcast. I gotta pull this cover off. Gotta put my receiver in here, plug everything in, plug the receiver in, mount it, and then we could put it right in the truck. We're good to go. I'm gonna pull this side skirt off, mount the motor up, and she should be ready to rip tater chip. I'm hoping I can get it rain today. I'm not 100% sure if I can. It's been downpouring on and off, and it's supposed to rain all day. This stuff, don't worry about this stuff. This is just old glue I used to keep the ESC from getting ripped off, because I've done that before with one of these. It actually worked really good, so I'm gonna have to scrape this off and remount it. But yeah, it's coming along, man, coming along. Boom, she is done. Obviously I need to throw some tires on it, but you got the 800 kV motor in, the Max 5, just gotta plug the wires in, and she's all buttoned up, ready to go. We got the new M2C plate on the bottom here. In the back, eliminates that, let me grab it real quick. It eliminates this part, because I've ripped these off countless times. Even on the Mega Creighton and stuff. So I do have a Creighton one over there that I had to put on the Mega. But so that should solve that issue now of that getting ripped off. Hell yeah. M2C tough, baby. So again, in this video, we're not gonna run it. I'm sorry, it was a wrenching video. The weather's just complete trash. So yeah, like and subscribe. The video of this running will be real soon. I'm super excited because this is really what pushed me to do more YouTube videos when I first got it. and she was retired for a while, so it's time to get her back out, start beating on it like we used to. Absolute animal. I'm a big fan of this truck. So like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys soon. We got more stuff coming, working on things, track work, all kinds of stuff. Nitros, 2-strokes, electrics, no more boat, but we got a dirt bike, all kinds of stuff to play with. So like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon. Saturday morning RCs, Saturday morning 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live streams. Come hang out with us.
If you ain't taking a shit in a dumpster, then where the fuck you at?